Hi guys, it's Fiona McDonald Baylis here with a Tea with Fee special. Today I have the honor and the pleasure of introducing you to someone I've known for a very, very long time. She's come all the way from the United Kingdom. She has arrived in Australia and she's an absolute treat. She's been a dear, dear being that I've known for many, many years. And I just want to introduce you to her. She's a certified facilitator for Access Consciousness. And here she is, Miss Crystal Clarity. Hi, Crystal. How are you today? Thank you so much for coming to play with us today. Oh, Fee. Oh, thank you ever so much for having me. I mean, you've been asking me to come to Australia for so long, and finally I'm here, and I'm a certified fucking miracle worker. I mean, how does it get any better than that? You know, I can't believe it. Anyway, no, I mustn't say I can't believe it. I must say, how does it get any better than that? Okay, right. Anyway, I've come to Australia and seriously, I was so nervous and frightened. You know, all the spiders and the snakes and all the creepy crawlers. I've been pucking myself to buggery. Do you know what I mean? I've been pucking myself. It's really, but anyway, it's so lovely to be here and I'm so happy. And thanks ever so much for asking me. And how does it get any better than that? Oh, Crystal, I know exactly what you mean. When I first came to Australia in 1999, I had such a fear that I was going to get bitten by a spider or a snake. And it took me a while. I didn't have the tools of access then. I had other modalities. But all I knew was that my fear was I was going to create my fear if I didn't deal with it. So I ended up realizing that something was going to attack me if it feels threatened. So I began to get a little bit more relaxed. And yet with you, you know, so you used the tools of access to deal with your fears of those creepy crawlies. So tell us a little bit more about your story to do with Access Consciousness and how you got into it. Oh, Fiona, as you know, I've done the hard yards in life, you know, really. I mean, to be honest, I'm not even going to go into the story, you know, because the 10 commandments, you know, the 10 keys to freedom and access. I mean, that was such a lifesaver for me, you know, not going into the story, but, you know, if you've got a wee hour or so, you know, I can tell you all the intimate details, you know, but anyway, at the moment, I know online you can and that, you know what I mean? But anyway, you know, but I do have a story to tell. I do have a story. Oh, have a story. Anyway, but yeah, I've gone down the hard yards but I'm here now. And with the certified facilitator for Access Consciousness, it's absolutely taken me out of a totally different world into a new reality. I'm in a new reality. And how does it get any better than that? Crystal, you have led such an interesting and diverse life. And as you say, you've done it through the hard yards, my goodness. Oh, I've had so many tricky dickies, I've lost count, love. You know, it's just been a journey, a plethora of men. You know, I really can't count. But you know, I've been on my own for so long, you know. But that Gary Douglas, I mean, to be honest, he was the one that really got me into Access Consciousness. You know, Gary, always on that vibration. You know, he and I. Oh, we're like that, you know, it's that vibrational frequency that he and I are on the same wavelength, you know. Gary and I, we could go places together, you know. I mean, I take him to bed with me every night, you know. No, I have him in my ear every night, you know, those loops that lots of us play in Access Consciousness. But I take him to bed with me every night. Always lovely in his voice. It's that dulcet, soft American voice, you know. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, I could Dane. Now, look, I wouldn't say no to Dane either, but it's Gary, me and Gary. We can go a long way together. But anyway, you know, but pod and pock all that. All the distractor implants and explants in that one, eh? Gary. He's a lovely man. Check him out. He's written lots of books. Oh, what's that noise? I wonder what that noise is. It's that naughty doggy that you've got here. You're naughty boy, Junior, naughty boy. Oh, that Gary's lovely. Yes. Thank you so much for sharing all that with us. If there was anybody stuck in any area of their life, what would you advise them from your wealth of experience? Have I got advice? Have you got a lifetime, really? No, you know, for you people that were, I mean, I was so stuck. I was so locked up. I was so stuck. But using these access consciousness tools, they're all fantastic. They're all brilliant. Now, the one I use the most is because nothing is ours, right? It's all invention. Nothing is ours. So it's about, is it yours? You return it to sender with consciousness. You know, it's not yours. So if you're feeling weird, or if you're feeling bad, you know, you just go, is this mine? Someone else's, or something else? It's something else's. So you just return it to sender. You know, you return it to sender. You return it to the bastards that you got it from. Do you know what I mean? Because it's not yours. It's not yours. So you go, return to sender with consciousness attached. And right, wrong, good, bad, pod, poc, all nine, shorts, boys and beyonds. I'm sure Fiona has told you all about the clearing statement, has she? Yeah. www. And I've got a one on YouTube, the clearing statement. I tell you all about it, you know, if you fancy watching me. You know, anyway, I return it to sender. That's the one that I use the most, you know. So how's that feel? Is that all right? Thank you, Crystal. Now, could you talk about your past with money? Because I know that you've alluded in the past with me about talking about poverty consciousness and how you transformed that magically into something else. Poverty consciousness. Poverty consciousness in me. I mean, I was dragged up. I was given biscuits for lunch and breakfast and dinner, you know, sometimes, you know, in the coal mines and all that. You know, it was really hard for so long, you know, and my poor mother and, you know, well, we won't even go about my father, you know, because I don't want to get into the story, you know. But, I'm going to do that advanced money workbook shop with, Gary, I've heard about it. I've heard it's fantastic, you know. But then I thought, actually, I might have a one-upon-one with Gary. You know, I'm going to speak to him quite soon, actually. And I think it's time, actually. You know, I'm ready to actually facilitate the choice of possibilities. I know he and Dr. Dean have been looking for people to step up, you know, and I really think I've stepped up, you know, and it's time. It's time to do the choice of possibilities. I know I could do it, you know. I know I could do it, you know. It's you know, I love access consciousness, you know, and all that. So I'm going to have a word with Gary, you know, when I see him soon and that, and we'll see what happens. What else is possible, Gary? What else is possible? You know. Crystal, that sounds so much fun. I'm signing up for you and Gary Douglas together. That would be fantastic. And I'm sure that Gary and Dr. Dane here are actually looking for people to step up into the choice of possibilities so that they do have facilitators. And I, for one, would definitely put you up there with them, you know. So, Crystal, what's next on your agenda? What are you doing in Australia, and what else is possible for you and access consciousness? Oh, thank you, Fiona McDonald Baylis. You're such a sweetheart. You've always been so giving and so kind and lovely. And I know that you're an amazing facilitator as well. What's next for me is, look, I'm after spreading this access consciousness all around the planet. You know, I know that I've become a new reality, an invitation to so many, changing so many people's lives, you know. So anyway, I'm traveling around the Queensland and I'm giving some intro talks and beginning talks. And I'm giving a few classes and I'm doing one-on-ones. And, you know, how does it get any better than that? You know, I just can't wait to meet some of you Australians, you know, and those men that drive those trucks. Have you seen them? Have you seen their muscles? Oh, they're such a delight to look at, you know, especially when they're driving and they honk their horns, you know, those big trucks, the big truckies. Anyway, what more can we ask for, really? This is the land down under and it's a magnificent place, and I've just got here and I'm just beginning. So what else is possible? So I might see you in your neighbourhood soon, guys, you know, but thanks, Fiona. thanks, Fee, ever so much, you know, for inviting me on the Tea with Fee special. Thank you so much, Crystal, for all your gifts, and so much gratitude for you. Now, if anybody in Australia would enjoy a one-to-one session with Crystal or are interested in her live classes, and I know she has some telecalls coming up soon, don't hesitate to get in touch with me. I'm hosting her, and also in Europe. I know that she's coming back to Europe at the end of this month. So how does it get any better than that? Crystal Clarity's gone global, and she's so excited, and I am extremely excited now to introduce her to you. So we are going off now to celebrate with a glass of champers. Oh, Crystal, shall we have a Pims and lemonade? Let's see when we get there. Bye, guys. Tea with Fee. Signing out.